Welcome to my blog. My name is JanStephen Cavanaugh, coming to you this November 2025. For those of you here first time, a few hundred words to introduce myself. Otherwise, you can skip to about the 2-minute mark in the tape to pick up today's blog topic. I hold a doctorate in the field of human development, the psychology and philosophy of human development, and many, many life adventures, and perhaps a little wisdom. I think of myself as doctor to planet Earth humanity. I know that sounds a little grandiose, but somebody's got to do it. As my patient, I offer my observations, my diagnosis, my prognosis, most particularly the matters of war and warming. These are existential threats to our civilization, to my patient. They are the same thing, an assault on Mother Earth, patriarchy gone mad, in needing of a rebalancing. Planet Earth humanity just now with the World Wide Web at your fingertips, the power to make that happen. What I observe is that the governments on planet Earth humanity may be well intended, but are inept at saving us from the catastrophic future the numbers predict that awaits our grandchildren. There is no in between. There's no middle ground in this argument. It's going to be an age of catastrophe, as Einstein warned, and remind us to kind of grow up, next level of consciousness, but that's another topic, that we face this very difficult time. And my hope is to kickstart a conversation to build the trust, to gather the global will to get it done. Because what stands between where we are now and an age of peace is the global, collective global will to get it done. And to remember, this is an epic changing times. That's why all the parts are so moving so much. And we have a choice as to what the next epic might be, given the power of the populace connected to the internet, focused on doing one thing, building a law-based civilization. We do that, and we set a lot of other issues besides. Today's topic, speaking of epic indicators of epic changes, the topic is BRICS, our choice, war or peace on them. Again, this is November 25. BRICS, B-R-I-C-K-S, from the original 5 nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, now having grown to 10 and more, rushing to sign on. The advent of BRICS must be the single most salient event heralding the end of the Western Epoch, which will change with the end of this epoch. The global South and East are breaking away from 500 years of Western dominance. This is the story everybody lived by. BRICS, the result of a choice made in the late 90s to take collective action, quote unquote, in matters economic. Important to note that. Say BRICS to most Americans and they draw a blank. That this meme is not on everyone's lips, I find disturbing. The public is uninformed of such an important event. That something so big and getting bigger makes me wonder, has journalism sold out or gone to sleep? BRICS Plus, as it's now called, and these numbers are old, they're actually much bigger since I wrote this originally, accounts for 46% of the world's population. 46%, almost half. 25% of the world's land mass, and getting bigger. Saudi Arabia recently joined. The economy of the BRICS has risen by 256%, between 1990 and 2019 and accounts for about 37% of the gross national product of humanity. I understand it's above 50% now. BRICS envisions, it's actually originally kind of a Russian theorist's idea, envisions a multipolar world settling differences like adults, diplomatically, civilly. BRICS is not at war with the West. They made that very clear. They're tired of our hypocrisy. They invite us to a more just system and invites us to join them. Planet Earth humanity growing up, settling matters across a table and not on the battlefield, being good neighbors, as the great books command us. We, citizens West, can choose to see BRICS as a threat to our dominance, and sure enough, the talking heads are certainly seeing it that way. I think Trump basically sort of declared war on BRICS. Or, I'm saying, is that the direction? Or can we see a future in which we cooperate with humanity? Humanity is going in that direction. Remember the whole business of change, embracing the change. And the next epic, a multipolar world at peace. And our choice, as Mahatma Gandhi said, our constitution, a global constitution, our legacy to human civilization. That would be our greatest achievements as Americans. God bless us.